Hey fam, and the happiest of New Year's to you. I hope it brings you all of the happiness and success that your little heart can stand. To start this new year off, Ensign has brought you a trip down the Wayback Machine that is apropos of the holidays. It is what you missed in the 1980 New Year's Evil. Blaze is an aging rock and roll show host that is preparing for a New Year's Eve countdown. Though nothing has happened yet, the first and maybe worst crime is whoever allows her out of the house with that much rouge on. Blaze's assistant, minding her own business, jingling her beads, and applying equally terrible makeup, is irked by the dripping faucet and is summarily dispatched by an overly aggressive tub ring. Tell me what you folks think. What pet peeves do you have that someone could use to lure you into a trap? If someone was chewing with their mouth open in another room, would you go storming into your potential demise? Maybe sucking their teeth or sniffling and not just blowing their damn nose? I'll give you a couple of mine in the comments. Now back to the action. Blaze takes the stage to start the countdown of music and the New Year's Eve celebrations across the country while everyone huddles around the TV. Oh yeah, like I said, movies from 1980, so I'm going to point out some of the things that may be unfamiliar to you. So our first trip in the Wayback Machine is this. Long before paper-thin flat screens, you had to find a chest of drawers or a sturdy tray table to hold this beast. This one, probably a 13-inch screen. And yes, you might very well be watching this on a cell phone with almost as big a screen than this thing, and with 1,000 times more capabilities. But hey, this one's portable. See the handles? Back to Blaze. She receives a call from Ned from South Park.
Crazy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you, Blaze.
And suggests that he call her by another name.
Call me Evil.
What?
Just Evil.
What?
Evil.
What?
Evil.
Okay!
Evil explains that his New Year's resolution is to kill someone at the stroke of midnight, and it will be someone close to her. Evil promptly slips into a sanitarium, stumbles across a nurse smoking in the hallway, and suggests they have a drink. Doing away with the formality of knowing each other's names, the two let the celebration begin early when Evil starts getting a little handsy and she puts the brakes on. Well, kinda.
Hey, I've only known you for 10 minutes.
Does it matter?
Tonight? No.
As promised, Evil gives her the business end of the switchblade and records it for Blaze's benefit. Her coworker finds a bloody shoe and her body in the closet. Now, I know she just lost her life, but the real tragedy is a nurse wearing those heels for a full shift. Evil makes another call and lets Blaze know that he has hit his first mark.
This is Evil. Remember me.
What?
Evil.
What?
Evil.
Okay!
Now, here's a twofer in the Wayback Machine. A portable radio with a tape deck and a rotary phone. There's a third item hidden in plain sight, but I'm going to leave that one for later. Evil prepares his clever disguise for his Mountain Time Zone murder. He selects victim number 2 from a club and suggests that she join him for a party in the Hollywood Hills. His target may have been born at night, but it wasn't last night, so she brings a friend. Evil has to ditch her somehow and asks the third wheel to grab some booze from the store and then makes his move. The friend comes out to find the car missing and follows a trail of clothes to a garbage bin in the back.
Gotcha, bitch.
With the cops hot on his tail, they too find clues and find victims 2 and 3. Evil strips out of his leisure suit in the alleyway with the cops cruising by. And here we find Wayback item number 4, Gather around, kids, for an item that was invaluable to both mere mortal and superhero alike. A phone booth. Long before cell phones, if you needed to make a call away from home, these glass closets were your savior. But take care and look at the phone receiver before you put it to your ear, because sometimes folks would smear ketchup on the earpiece. Or so I hear. Back to evil. Next disguise was as a priest who, if you can believe it, immediately rear-ends a bunch of bikers. The bikers chase him into a drive-in theater, way back number 5, where he puts the knife into one of them, jacks a car, and kidnaps his potential Central Time Zone victim. Soon after, some partygoers get in Evil's way, and the girl makes a run for it.
Why are you running?
When you're a madman on the go, remember to bring a European carry-all. It can store your switchblade, fake mustache, and device of your choice to record your exploits. So remember European carry-all for all your carry-all needs. Exclusively at Woolworths. The cops let Evil slip through their fingers yet again, and he finally arrives at Blaze's party. With one more trick up his sleeve, Evil lures an officer into a trap and achieves the most impressive feat yet. He tailors that cop's uniform to fit him like a glove. With one more costume change, Evil dons a tracksuit and mask and pays a visit to Blaze's room. With her in his sights, Evil emerges from the dark and...
Oh, Richard, you scared me. God.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Look, you wait here. I'm gonna go identify myself to that paranoid cop in case he wants to shoot first and ask questions later.
The cop assigned to protect Blaze senses that something is off about Evil and tells him to watch his step. But the moment he's escorted Blaze back to the set, Evil forces the elevator into a freefall, shaking Blaze and the cop up. Not taking kindly to the cop's comments, he puts the boot to him and then explains to Blaze that he is, in fact, evil. Why? Because women are mean. Evil chains Blaze under the elevator and takes her and some other partygoers for a ride. What's this dude wearing? While under the elevator, Blaze finds a kabuki mask that's supposed to be her assistant. They couldn't give sis a death scene? First she gets killed in the bathtub and then replaced by Madame Butterfly? After finding Evil's ditched car and realizing that he is both the husband and the killer, Evil and the cops get into a shootout, they chase him up to the roof, and Evil takes the nasty plunge. Blaze is rescued as their son finds Evil's mask. As Blaze is loaded into the ambulance, we learn that the son is picking up where Dad left off. So this is where I usually have some nitpicky comments or things to point out, but if you've survived this far and 2020, then you deserve a break. But since you're here, and if you haven't already, subscribing to the channel to be alerted to all the new content coming would be most appreciated. And while you're at it, share it with your friends. Drop a like if you dig what we're doing, and let me know what you think. If you were around for phone booths, how much did it cost to call when you were a kid? And how heavy was the TV in the living room as compared to the size of the screen? Let me know in the comments. And until then, make sure you keep an eye out for what's coming next, and I'll keep you apprised of what you've missed. No, Urum Globus.